What's up, y'all? It's Slime Green Beats in the building, and we are making drums happen in FL Studio 20. So, this is a drum tutorial, just showing you how to add drums, the ins and outs, and all the fine little details. Number one, let's size up the melody for a second. Like, where is this? What type of melody is this? It's kind of like a chiller R&B type. So, if that's what you're dealing with, the sounds you want are like chill R&B types, trap type drums. So you want to match the melody that you have, melody or sample. One thing I like to do is, like, when I'm working the drums, I just turn this down so I can like hear what the heck I'm doing with the drums a little bit better. Even I do that often before I select sounds as well. So especially when picking basses, it can be kind of hard to hear sometimes. So like just turn the melody down a little bit. I do these in 8 bars. You don't have to do it this way, but I do it in 8 bars. I just lay it down like this, so it's just gonna keep repeating. So that's pretty much that. And also just kind of like extend the channel rack out. These are all just like little things that aren't necessarily rules, but like I find it very helpful. So and I've selected several sounds, so I just basically like pick the best one out of the ones I selected. Which honestly, like I probably could have done a better job, but like don't be afraid to like move up and down a couple of notes. Sometimes like sometimes like whoops. And then like I keep my hi-hat pattern simple because like that's how they be in like this type of genre. Nice little like nothing wrong with that. I feel like I just play hi-hats. I feel like that just takes all the stress and confusion out of hi-hats. Just play them, and then like whatever you come up with, just roll with it. Get things out the strike zone. Control R, randomize it, pan that a little bit, clone this. And then like kind of stack to re-emphasize that main like. So that is just like, I don't know. I think it adds to the depth of the hi-hats. This is so people don't complain about my hi-hats. Because then it's like, well, it sounds very simple. And then also like maybe try to work a different octave. You can go higher or lower. I feel like lower works better. And then usually like just like that pattern will work like most of the time. So like right about there. Then one thing you could also do is, since you know it's going to be in third, go ahead and switch that to third. So that just saves time. Switch it back to beat. Like when you're doing drums too, like kind of like have like maybe a freestyle or singing in your head. It just kind of helps the process. Yeah. Maybe like tweak it, and don't be afraid to tweak. So okay. Let's switch this to third because it's in third. We could do that. Just to, you know, make it even better. I don't know what's gonna hit. Oh man. It's kind of loud, so we will turn the velocity down. We can go ahead and do that while it's doing that. What? can pan this too, but let me get this right. There we go. Pan it. Maybe you can turn the velocity down or volume down just a little bit more. Now, I'm going over the key instruments. So hi-hats is like step one. I just find it easier to start with the hi-hats. In fact, I find it impossible to like end with the hi-hats. Oh, whoops. And then go crazy with the open hi-hat. Just watch. Whoops. So have some variation between. Don't just have it like tss, tss. Like I hate when I hear patterns like that. That sounds alright. Nothing wrong with it. Sometimes you can go down an octave, like maybe on the last one. What note is that? It's like way down there. Damn. So let's see how that sounds. This is what it's looking like so far. Nothing too crazy. Then I go right to the kick after this. Maybe like duh. Maybe that's cool right there. The open hi-hat is usually kind of loud, so I gotta turn it down. Especially like this last one. It's like a little bit overbearing. Turn the velocity down manually there if you want. So like, okay, how far are we in this video? Okay, cool. So these are just the hats. So you see like, I mean, you know, it is what it is. And then move on to the kick. Make sure you pick a good kick or the best one you have. Probably this one for me. Ooh, kind of close. Think about it for a second, just. And then also have the rap in your head. That can be kind of distracting. Actually, don't do that. Don't do that at all. That's actually like really screwed me up. Sometimes don't be afraid to hit the Control Z and just record again. It's no big deal. That's usually how I record all my kicks. It's not bad. Nothing wrong with that. I got 2 notes there. Maybe drag it out too, see what it sounds like. Get more full sound. Let's move on to the velocity. Nah, just the velocity up and down. So just like nothing wrong with doing that. It's a raw and BB, so the kick doesn't necessarily have to be banging. You can also adjust the kick here. feel like the kick is a little bit, doesn't need to be so crazy with this beat. It's just not that type of beat. And then get you a snare that's worthy. Probably gotta be that one. So let's see. Do the same kind of thing with the snare. Maybe not so much because it's way more noticeable. I always like do the clone test with the snare, see if it just hits a little bit better. Usually it does. So nothing crazy. The snare's a little loud, but you know, it's okay. Turn it down a little bit. Keep in mind what you're turning it to, so 75%. If it's a little loud, just turn it down a little bit. You can try cloning the kick too. See if that gets you the sound you want. And these are just kind of experimental things you can do. I don't really recommend layering two different kicks. And sometimes you enter the realm of I don't know if this is even better or not. So, but I mean, all honesty, it's probably clipping heavy. Just go ahead and put the soft clipper on. Now judge it. Maybe turn it down a little bit. Turn it to 66 maybe. So it's still kind of in control. Oh yeah, pan the snares a little bit, make it wider. Now we're gonna get to one of my favorite instruments, the Rimshot. I don't even think that this is the Rimshot I chose. It's actually a hi-hat, but like it kind of sounds like a Rimshot. And then I just kind of go in. We also have this roll here, but we already kind of used the roll. I wish I could have done a better Rimshot example for this video, to be honest with you guys. That wasn't the best. It was not the best, but let's check out this Rimshot slash hi-hat. This is a very subtle Rimshot. See if it sounds better in a high octave. Lower. Probably lower. That's dope. Oh yeah, I did like 3 different sounds here. So if we play without this, that's why I just play it through like all the melodies. So like if you throw in a melody along the way, it just fits too. That was kind of like another little secret that I just threw in. And then I just know like bass kind of works better for like R&B beats. So like that's kind of what it would sound like. You do a lot of different things though. Try to line it with your kick. In fact, maybe even look at your kick up here. Where's the kick? I can't really see it right now. That's why it's like, I just recommend just playing everything, because it's like, it's really that easy. You don't have to like do so much. But honestly, in this beat, and don't try to force a certain sound. Like if it doesn't fit the 808, just don't even try. See, I know this Moog bass is probably gonna be the best option. I already had the pattern. Wow, I'm struggling right now. Oh, you know what? Let's go to this. Also, like, it's kind of what it sound with the melody up. It don't even sound that great anymore. So it's like, now it kind of makes sense why you would turn down the melody a lot. Let's reverb this snare. I had a little bit of reverb on the snare, not too much. Just the wet knob. You can do a little bit with the kick too. Not like that though. I use the convolver. This is like a template I don't usually use. Convolver is my favorite just because I feel like it's just way easier to use. That's like the only reason. I like the reverb too, but like convolver is just very straightforward. Plus it has like a lot of presets. Over on the melody too, just on everything. Lastly, you can try to like add the sound godizer. It'll change the drums up. Different vibe. This one just makes it like that can be kind of annoying on speakers. None of that. Alright, let's go back to this bass. Well, we're done with the video, really. I mean, you could have added I usually add a bass like earlier. I either add it before the drums or after the drums. So like, what you do to me? Yeah. Just know it's gonna change the whole beat. Alright, that's it for this video. Oh, I'm tired as heck. That's it, yo. If I had to like, oh yeah, let me do this too. Only because like, jeez. If you want to like make a more legit pattern, obviously like hit it with this. Split the mix or channel. That might be too much for right now. Drag out. Drag out, drag out, drag out, drag out. You might have a situation like that. There's nothing wrong with that. Is that everything? So just a handful of instruments. Then you can go like this, hold shift down. That's why I have just a lot of different melodies and just fluid, make it fluid. Bang. But, I mean, this is a strange arrangement. You don't have to do it that way. For instance, like, you could start off with just the hats here, take the kick out, by kick, by snare. So, like... Oh. Alright, yo, that's it for this video, yo. I'll take the open hi-hat out just because that's kind of working with the snare. Same with the Rimshot, just take that out too. And turn the hi-hats down, period. Probably add an 808 here. Thanks for joining me, guys. Peace out. Kick, snare, Rami, everything, boy.